He can play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hits the running back in the flat. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. Look at it. And look at this. It's a fake. It's caught, but now can he make the 1st down? Well, they stop him, but he picks up the 1st down, and that gamble pays off.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it. The football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. In the clear at the 25. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Looking to throw it again. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
1st and goal for the offense. Now they're running on the toss. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to open.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the TCU offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Physical one-breaking tackles. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Catch made on the out route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. TCU offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Just gets it away, taking a shot. He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain deep into enemy.